when any fund company has to do a proxy, they're like, wow, this is probably 4 months out of my life I'm not going to get back, and it's going to be really expensive. There's risks there's so much of our data being handled by other parties. There's our reputational risk as how we're reaching out and communicating, and we're touching almost all of our shareholders all the time. Wow, big item. And so I feel for that too. And we can come in and we say, it's okay, we've got this. We're gonna create a plan that's specific to you and unique to you. And we're gonna have strategies every step of the way to make sure you get there unscathed and successful. Mediant has been known for being a disruptor in the marketplace when it comes to regulatory distribution for banks and brokers. And this is something that was near and dear to our founder's heart, to figure out how to enter into this space, but do it differently and do it smarter, and really have the investors in mind with respect to what they're receiving and how. Mediant went into the mutual fund and annuity proxy space because it was a natural progression into delivering great service to those investors and those asset management firms. Let's say a mutual fund doesn't have a meeting for 7 years. Are all the people that handled the last one internally at that fund firm still there? Maybe, maybe not. If the reins have changed, how do they maneuver through? Do they have experience with the past provider that can educate them on how to do it? So typically, mutual funds, when they need to go to proxy, they need to find a provider that is just going to sit with them and listen and understand and assess where they are in the process. That provider needs to be an extension of that fund company's brand and reputation. Everything from how we position a company's logo on a ballot to how we communicate, whether it be through SMS text or phone or any other way. You'd have to adopt the fund company's personality, if you will. Are they knowledgeable? How much training do they need? Do they understand where their investors are? Do they understand the vote requirements and all of the nuance that comes along with that? Do they recognize where there's opportunities? Do they have some controlled shares that they can vote on their own? Do they have IRA echo voting that they can possibly leverage? There's so much involvement in a fund proxy that just becomes a lot of information for a fund company to consume and manage with. And that's why they reach out to firms like Mediant to help solve for that. We have experts within all of the regulatory spaces, and it really just takes a lot of analysis, combing through the data, figuring out what's what, and then really creating an action plan that every stakeholder can work with. And that's everybody right from the chairman of the board at the fund to folks in fund accounting. You have to have everybody moving to the same strategy, and we do that really well. Our technology is what brings us all together and allows us to deliver such great service to our clients. In saying that, I think about the digital meeting solution that we came out with. Lo and behold, we had this huge explosion of DSM users or adopters because of the pandemic. And having technology that was able to be smart and nimble and deliver that service in real time, like immediately to the marketplace, while we experienced growth in that space that we just weren't even anticipating. So, thinking about that, thinking about Alexa, vote my proxy, nobody would ever think about that because they just think, well, what's the adoption rate going to be? And while I might agree with that, we're just the kind of technology company that if there's a solution that we can put out there that makes it easier for our clients to engage with their investors, we're going to do it. We're going to do it every day and make sure that we keep doing it and keep advancing in this space. We are the smart choice for investor communications. We are transparent, and we deliver economics every step of the way to make sure that it's the right decision for them and their firm.